Hey guys, I just came across a small local business making $15,000 a month doing something extremely simple. They don't do any crazy marketing, they don't do SEO, Google ads. They just started their business from a single Facebook post. The more I looked into this, the more I found a whole bunch of other small local businesses using this same strategy, building beginner-friendly businesses just with this simple approach. So first, I'll show you some examples of these services. I'll show you how I would go about picking one of these services and what the service needs to have in order for this strategy to work. Then I'll show you how I'd use a new AI website builder to build a website that works perfectly for this type of service with just a click of a button. So it can build it in about couple minutes. Then step 3 kind of ties this all together, and I'll show you exactly how this strategy works and how I would implement it in my town to get my first customers and get the business growing organically. Now, before we jump into this, there are a lot of companies that have used this strategy to make some great money. That doesn't mean it's going to be guaranteed for you to make money. You obviously still have to put work in, you still have to run a business, but I think this is a great beginner-friendly strategy, a beginner-friendly way to start a business. So without any further ado, let's just jump in and I'm gonna show you some of these local businesses that are blowing up today and break down exactly how I would implement this strategy and start one of these businesses step by step. First thing you're gonna wanna do, step 1, is you're gonna wanna choose a service that you're gonna offer in your town. So for this model to work, you wanna offer a specific type of service, and I'm gonna show you some of the guidelines that you want your service to have. You want it to be anywhere from a couple $100 all the way up to $1,000 for one service. That's gonna make it so you don't have to go around and do a ton of jobs to be able to start making some good money. So you want it to be unique. So this isn't a standard home service business. This isn't gonna be things like gutter cleaning. This isn't gonna be things like junk hauling. These are gonna be unique services, something that people haven't heard before. So find something that's decently high ticket, unique, and then here is the biggest factor. And you're gonna understand why this is important later, but the biggest factor, you wanna pick a service people would call maybe Instagrammable. So something that people naturally wanna take pictures of, naturally wanna share with other people. So there's a few companies that I've found that fit this really well. So let's look at a few of them so you guys can get an idea. The balloonriver.com, she just makes balloon arches. She's booked out like crazy with this service. So these organic balloon tunnels start at $900. And you can see where if you walked into a party and saw one of these just elaborate balloon arches, people want to take pictures in front of it. They're going to share. People are going to ask where they got that done. And it just grows organically. Now, another great example of this, a couple who was making $12,000 a month setting up backyard putting greens part-time, and basically they would just, as you can see here, set up a putting green in someone's backyard. They learned how to do it just from watching some YouTube videos. They did it at their house. They did it at a friend's house. Their friends shared that with people. They organically grew from, nothing to $12,000 a month with no marketing. They posted on their own local Facebook group one time. Their friend posted. Now they just do it part-time, make $12,000 a month setting up these backyard putting greens, and it just grew organically. Also things like luxury picnics. Picnic and Chill is a company that popped up in the San Francisco area. They would set up luxury picnics for things like proposals, bachelorette parties, brunches, whatever it is, they would set up these luxury picnics. There's luxury kids sleepovers, Happy Little Glampers in Charleston, and what they do is set up these luxury kind of themed sleepovers. So they can do it for birthday parties, just a fun sleepover on the weekend. We've got Harry Potter theme, here's a football one, Hello Kitty theme, all sorts of these themes. So you buy it once and then set it up over and over again. The sleepover for 2 starts at $200, all the way up to, if you have a sleepover of 10 kids, $600. It's very Instagrammable. So when you have the final product, the parents are gonna take pictures, put it on their Instagram. The company can take pictures and share it on their Instagram. Emberandice.com, people have a party, they can rent this sauna and this cold plunge, and people love to film themselves doing cold plunges, going into a sauna. It's a unique experience and people wanna document it, and then they just naturally share that online. Another one, an outdoor movie night, so you can get a big blow up screen and have a projector and set up an outdoor movie night for people. Stuff like this is perfect for this strategy. Anything that's unique and lends itself really well to people sharing that experience. So pick one of these niches that's high ticket, at least $200, that's unique, and that's Instagrammable, people can share. So the next step, after you pick a niche, you're gonna wanna build a simple website. This is not gonna be anything crazy. You don't have to have web skills to do this. A very simple, basic website, because with this approach, you're gonna start getting customers and you wanna have a place for them to go when that word of mouth starts spreading. I found a really simple website builder, Hostinger.com, Hostinger.com, and they have an AI website builder that works perfectly for this. All you have to do is type in what you want, the website you want, it will pop out the website for you. So I'm gonna walk you through really quick how simple this is so you can see. Hostinger is sponsoring this video. I've also used Hostinger. I really like it, so it's a perfect kind of integration for me for this video. You can go to hostinger.com/TimRichard, and that'll give you a 10% discount on a website there. So you can see website starting at $249 a month now with their Black Friday deal. It's 80% off their hosting. Go down, and they've got a couple different plans. Now, what you're going to want to click is the business plan here. If you're going to want to use the just one-click AI website setup, you sign up for that, you're going to get a free domain name, and it's automatically going to be connected into your website there. Email free for a year, daily backups, so it'll back up your website every day. And then it's got the AI features. So it's got AI content creator, WordPress AI troubleshooter, and then AI website builder for WordPress. And this is going to be the thing where you just type in an exact prompt of what you want on your website, and it's going to build that out for you automatically with just a click of a button. Now, if you look over to the left, the premium version does not have that AI website builder. So if you are just looking for that single click website setup for you, you're gonna have to go with the business plan or higher there. You do 48 months, it's gonna be 4 years worth of hosting. And with my Tim Richard 10% discount code, it's $142 for 4 years of hosting. That's $296 a month. 1 month is gonna be the most expensive. 48 months is gonna be the least expensive. So if you're committing and going in all in on this business, I recommend going with the 48 months because it's gonna be the cheapest. But continue. And we'll go on to the next steps here. You can sign up for your website. Then it's gonna take you to your dashboard here. And this is how simple it is. They'll give you a free domain. So you can set up a domain name, whatever your business name is, .com. It'll automatically connect it to your website. Then you're gonna go to start creating or migrating your website. And then it's gonna say WordPress or Hostinger web builder. Click WordPress. This is just gonna give you more flexibility down the road. If you grow, your site is gonna be built on WordPress, and that's gonna give you just so much upside, so much growth potential to implement different SEO strategies, online booking. It's just gonna give you a website that you can grow with if your business really takes off. So click WordPress. You're gonna make your login details for WordPress, and it does it automatically for you. So you don't need to know WordPress, as I said. This is all gonna be simple, drag and drop editing, very simple to use. Here's the cool part. You can do pre-built websites and themes. So if you want, you can just pick one of their themes and make your website with that, or you can go create a website with AI. I would just recommend going create a website with AI if you want the simplest way to get this done. So then it's gonna ask you to put in your domain name. If you have one yet, if you don't have a domain name yet, you don't know the name of your company, just say use temporary domain, and you can start setting up your website without having to do that. And then click install WordPress. So it's already setting up WordPress for you. Now it gives you your AI prompt. So all you're gonna do is type in the type of website you want, and it's gonna automatically build it for you. So brand name, I'm gonna do, just say a luxury picnic company. So I'm gonna do outdoor picnic adventure, is what I'm gonna name my company. Website type, I'm just gonna do business and services, and then I'm gonna write a description in here. Be as specific as you can here, because it's gonna pull this description to make your website. So I'm gonna say, a luxury picnic company where we set up picnics in local parks for proposals, parties, brunches, etc. Then just press create. Now I wasn't even that specific, I just gave a very generic description, and you just wait for it to be created. And it's already got the website for us. So you're able to put in your own logo here. It didn't really give a logo, but it's got outdoor picnic adventure. But look at this, it's already got luxury picnic experiences. Book now. It's got pictures of luxury picnics. You can put your own pictures in there if you want, or you can just start with something like this. It's got a place to put in customer experiences, services. It's already got a services page, pictures. You can easily add a little more content in there. It's got a gallery. So pretty much everything you need just to have a home base for your website, for this service, for this strategy. You don't even need to have a book online if you don't want at the beginning. You can just have a contact us page with, your phone number, an email, so that someone can contact you. And really that's what you want in the beginning. You just want a home base where people can figure out who you are and contact you. And if you don't like the website that pops up at first, you can just go down and press edit prompt or recreate, and it can recreate you a whole new website until you get one that you're happy with. You're not stuck with the first thing that it makes you. You can just keep iterating, keep making more until you get something that you like. Like I said, this is built on WordPress, so you can build a really professional website down the road with this, but it's gonna give you a really easy way to set up a website and just start your business. So do this before you start getting customers, because with this strategy that I'm gonna show you in the next step, the goal is to get customers right off the bat, and it's gonna expand quickly if everything goes according to plan, and I wanna have a place for people, customers to go immediately and be able to just contact me, find out more about me. Don't overthink it. Don't spend weeks and months on building a website. Get something up, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. So at this point, you've chosen a service that's unique, high ticket, and Instagrammable, shareable. You've built out a simple website for that business or people, a homepage for your website where people can contact you. Now we're gonna walk into how you get these customers. So what you're gonna do next, now that you have this website set up, you have your home base, you're ready to get customers. Here's what you're gonna do. You are going to offer your service for free to one person. Go to, a family member, a friend, a neighbor, someone who could use your service. Say it's a luxury sleepover party. Offer to do this for free to one person. Get your materials, go over and film the setup process, take pictures of the final product, then ask that person in exchange for doing it for free just to post on your local Facebook community page an endorsement of your company with pictures. So have them post on there with a couple pictures and say, hey, just had Sarah of Lux Sleepovers Seattle or whatever it is, come over and set up a sleepover for our kids. They had a blast. Highly recommend this service, and just put a few pictures of the final product on there. This works extremely well in local Facebook groups when someone else is endorsing you with a unique service like this. People get dozens of customers from just one of these posts. If the first one doesn't work, do it the same thing for another person and have them do it again. Now, here is the thing. You don't just get a dozen people reaching out and then the business is over. You chose a business that is Instagrammable and shareable. So say you get a dozen customers from that first post. Each one of those customers is gonna wanna share the final product. So if you get a dozen customers, they're gonna post that on their own Instagrams, on their own Facebook pages, and it's like a flywheel. Each one of your customers is a marketing arm for your business, posting on social media about their experience with their company. You don't have to even ask them to do this. They're going to post, they're going to share their experience, and it just creates this amazing flywheel of word of mouth for your business. This is perfect for a local town, a unique business like this. It's an amazing way to build a solid customer base. Anytime that you can provide a unique experience that people are gonna wanna share online, you have the potential for your business to just grow organically. And there's a lot of examples, as you can see, of people who have used this exact strategy and have made some great money with it. So to recap, I'm just gonna go over this strategy one more time. Find a unique local business that you can offer that is at least probably $200 to $1,000+. So high enough ticket where you don't have to do a ton of these services to start making some good money. Make it unique, something people haven't seen before, and then make it an experience, a final product that is Instagrammable, that people want to share online with their friends. Then do it for free for one friend or a neighbor or a family member and have them post it on their social media and on your local Facebook community page and reference your business. Each one of those customers is a marketing arm for your business, and it turns into this flywheel of everybody posting about their experience with your company, sharing it with other people, and then it just grows and grows and grows. I would love to hear from you guys. If someone starts one of these businesses, let me know how it works for you. Let me know how this approach works. I would love to hear about it. I've got a friend who's actually going to start one of these in our town, and so maybe I'll do an update and show you how it's working for them. Again, I'll link that website builder that I use down below in the description with a 10% discount. You can use the code TimRichard. Also, I have a newsletter where every week I send out unique ways people are making money, unique niche businesses and models that I find. So you can sign up for that as well down below in the description. It's 100% free. Otherwise, I really appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one.